Hi, everyone. I'm Emma, and welcome to a new episode of the Learn and Grow podcast. Leo's not around today. He's taking a little break, probably somewhere with good coffee and even better excuses. So it's just you and me this time. I wanted to spend this episode talking directly with you because sometimes growth is a quiet, personal thing. It's not about learning new words or productivity hacks. It's about how you talk to yourself, especially first thing in the morning. You see, the sentences you say to yourself when you wake up actually set the tone for your entire day. Your brain listens, and then it goes looking for proof to match your words. So today I'll share 10 simple morning sentences that can reprogram your mind to feel calmer, more focused, and more in control of your life. You can say them out loud, whisper them, or write them down while you listen. Ready? Let's begin. The first sentence is simple but powerful. Today is going to be a great day. Even if yesterday was messy, even if your coffee machine broke or your plans fell apart, when you say this, you're not ignoring reality. You're choosing your direction. You're telling your brain, look for the good. And once you do that, your brain starts noticing it. The small joys, the right timing, the tiny miracles that were always there, just waiting for you to see them. You're no longer reacting to life. You're creating it. So say it again with me, slowly, with intention. Today is going to be a great day. The second sentence is one of my favorites. Something cool is going to happen for me today. It sounds light, but it does something powerful. It flips your brain from expecting problems to expecting possibilities. Most people wake up and brace for bad news. But what if you trained your mind to look for little surprises instead? When you start the day believing that something cool will happen, you turn life into a treasure hunt. Maybe you'll meet the right person at the right time. Maybe you'll get an unexpected message that makes you smile. Or maybe the cool thing is simply realizing that you feel calm for once. You don't have to know what it is. Just let curiosity do the work. Say it with me. Something cool is going to happen for me today. The third sentence is your anchor. No matter what happens today, I can handle it. Say that again, slowly. Feel how your body softens a little. This one is for the worriers, the overthinkers, the part of you that jumps to conclusions before breakfast. You see, anxiety usually begins with a single thought. What if I can't handle it? But the truth is, you always have. Every hard day you thought would break you didn't. You're still here. When you remind yourself, I can handle it, you're not pretending life is easy. You're remembering your strength. And that changes everything. So when something unexpected happens today, pause, take a breath, and whisper it again. No matter what happens today, I can handle it. The fourth sentence opens a door. An exciting new chapter in my life is starting today. You don't need a new year, a breakup, or a big event to begin again. You can start fresh, right here, right now. Every morning gives you a blank page. You decide what kind of story gets written on it. So if you've been waiting for the right time to change something, this is it. Today is the page turn. When you say this sentence, your brain starts scanning for what's new. for signs of movement, growth, possibility. It could be a new thought, a new habit, or just a small shift in how you see yourself. That's how chapters begin, quietly. Take a deep breath and say it with me. An exciting new chapter in my life is starting today. This next one is a quiet reminder. I need to give myself more credit for how hard I'm trying. Because honestly, you are trying. You wake up, you show up, you handle things that no one else even sees. And yet, what do? We focus on the one thing we didn't finish, the one person who didn't text back, the one goal that's still not complete. But effort matters. Consistency matters. Getting through the day when it's hard, that counts. So today, give yourself permission to notice your effort. To say, hey, I'm doing the best I can, and that's enough for now. You don't need to earn your own kindness. You just need to remember you deserve it. Say it softly to yourself. I need to give myself more credit for how hard I'm trying. The sixth sentence is one that brings a lot of peace. I'm allowed to be a work in progress. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't need to look like you're winning every single day. You're learning. And that's what growth looks like. Some days you'll feel clear and confident. Other days you'll feel lost or behind. Both are part of the process. Progress isn't always visible. Sometimes it's happening quietly, in your patience, in your healing, in your decision to try again. So instead of rushing to get there, take a breath and remind yourself, you are getting there. Say it with me, gently. I'm allowed to be a work in progress. The seventh sentence is your reminder to stay in the game. If I keep showing up, life will reward me. Not instantly, not every time you try, but eventually always. Because life notices effort. It rewards the person who keeps going, who keeps learning, who keeps showing up even when no one's clapping. Progress often hides in repetition, in those tiny, unglamorous moments when you keep choosing to try again. And one day, something clicks. The right door opens. The right person arrives. The results start to show, and it all connects back to those quiet days when you didn't quit. So remind yourself, you don't have to be perfect, just present. Keep showing up, and life will meet you halfway. Say it once more. If I keep showing up, life will reward me. The eighth sentence is powerful and deeply personal. I have an important contribution to make to the world. And yes, you do. Even if you don't know what it looks like yet. Even if it feels small or ordinary, your kindness, your perspective, your energy, they all create ripples. Sometimes your smile is what shifts someone's entire day. Sometimes the way you listen becomes the healing someone needed. You don't have to be famous or loud to matter. Your presence is already influence. Your existence is already purpose. So today, move through your world knowing that you are making a difference. In conversations, in choices, in moments you might never even notice. Say it slowly, with me, and let it sink in. I have an important contribution to make to the world. The ninth sentence is about direction, not speed. I focus my attention on what matters most today. Your energy is sacred, and not everything deserves it. There will always be distractions, a dozen notifications, 100 little things pulling for your attention. But every time you say this sentence, you take your power back. You remind yourself that you get to choose what truly matters. Maybe today it's finishing one task well. Maybe it's spending time with someone you love. Maybe it's simply resting without guilt. Whatever it is, give it your full attention, because what you focus on grows. So before you rush into the day, pause. Ask yourself, what actually matters most right now? And then say it again with me. I focus my attention on what matters most today. The final sentence is where everything connects. My actions today align with the person I'm becoming. Every small decision you make, every choice, every habit, every word is shaping your future self. You don't have to see the whole path. You just have to take one aligned step at a time. When you act in harmony with who you want to be, you're not forcing change, you're becoming it. So ask yourself throughout the day, how would my future self handle this moment? And then follow that quiet wisdom. Because alignment isn't about perfection, it's about integrity. It's about living today in a way that your future self will thank you for. Take a breath and say it with me one more time. My actions today align with the person I'm becoming. Time you. Let's take a moment together. Just a quiet pause before you move on with your day. That's it. You just reprogrammed your mind with 10 powerful sentences. Simple words, but huge shifts. Because what you repeat becomes what you believe, and what you believe becomes the way you live. These affirmations aren't about pretending life is perfect. They're about remembering your power to choose your focus, your energy, and your attitude. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for your phone, say them again. Write them down. Let them become the soundtrack of your mornings, because you deserve to feel grounded, hopeful, and ready every single day. Thank you so much for being here with me on Learn and Grow. If this episode lifted your spirit, share it with someone who could use a little light today. And remember, today is going to be a great day. Something cool will happen for you, and no matter what comes your way, you can handle it. I'm Emma, and I'll see you in the next episode.